I think we're live. Let me know if you can hear me. Sometimes I have problem with the audio. So if you can hear me, please just type in the comment that yes, you can hear me. I hope everything is okay now. Okay, so for those who don't know me, so my name is Elizabeth. So I'm nutritional therapist and I help people heal their gut and all gut-related issues, which begin with problems with the gut, and other health issues arise after we damage and after we have gut disbalance, right? So this is my passion because I have suffered myself. So some of you may know my story because I have been suffering a lot from bloating, constipation, stomach pain, cramps. I had insomnia, I had brain fog, memory loss. I used to have eczema on my elbows, on my back also. I had thyroid problems, I had back pain, anxiety, panic attacks. I used to have everything. Once I healed my gut, everything disappeared. Really, my brain cleared, my eczema cleared, my skin is much more clear. No more back pain, no more stress, no more anxiety, and nothing, everything is gone. But I must say that healing the gut, it's not like one-time thing that you do and that's it. You then go back to previous lifestyle, right? So, and I know that you have been trying many supplements, many diets, like keto diet, like AIP diet, autoimmune paleo. Maybe you have tried like low FODMAP diet or elemental diet, which is very difficult and hard. But after that, after you finish with this diet, then you see maybe there will be some changes, but after a while, you feel that the symptoms come back, right? Or maybe you are taking some supplements like omega-3, like quercetin, like bone broth for candida. Maybe you are doing candida diet, and it may be working for a while, but maybe after a while you feel that the symptoms are still here and you cannot heal it. So the main thing is that we need to focus on the gut healing, but in a proper order. Because if we do some diets and we implement everything which is good for our gut, we read here and there, this supplement is good, that one, third one. So we incorporate everything which is good and we think it's gonna help. For some people, maybe it will help, but we need to follow a specific order in order to heal the gut. 4 steps. So we are talking about 4 steps in healing the gut. I will shortly come back to the questions. I have a lot of questions from the last time and a few of them lately. Just I want you to, if you haven't watched my three-part video series where I explain the 4 steps which are necessary to follow one by one in order to heal the gut. So first one is to eliminate, to remove all the inflammation, all the inflammatory food, what is causing the inflammation. Then we need to heal the gut lining, the leaky gut, of course. Then we need to repopulate, bring the good guys, and then feed them to be happy, and they will make us happy and healthy. So I go in deep explaining these 4 steps in my free 3-part video series. So I think the link is there, so you can watch it. 2 more days it's available to watch. So please, if you want to watch and understand the whole process behind, you just click on the link and you can still watch them. Okay, so we must follow, as I said, these 4 steps, which are very important in order to have a proper gut healing, and subsequently it will heal our whole body and all the symptoms will disappear. I was also struggling like you, trying this and that diet, trying this and that supplement until this all cleared up in my head. So I understand there is a sequence in doing this and sequence in implementing these supplements. So it's not like just incorporate all the supplements which are good for the gut all at once, right? There is a step and there is special dosage, of course. in a special step, in the every step we need to focus on that step and try to finish that step and then implement the next one. Okay, so this is very important to understand. Okay, let's we can go to the questions. This is what I had from last time. Yeah, question number 1 from Anil. Why most of the flatulence type activity happens late at night? Which meal of the day is responsible for that? So that's bloating and gases, of course. And what role Biano plays in reducing this problem? Okay, so Biano is a digestive enzyme supplement. So the gases usually happens in the evening, and of course that's normal. I also experienced that. So during the day, what you have been eating, so at the end of the day, it comes down in the gut. Like usually it takes 6 to 8 hours to reach the colon, where the most of the bacteria lies. And they then start to digest this food, and while digesting they are actually fermenting the food. If there is carbs, of course, if there is proteins, fiber, everything, so they digest and they make us bloated by the end of the day. That's normal. As long as there is no pain, then this is normal function, normal feeling, right? Then Beano, it's food enzyme supplements who can prevent gas, so it absorbs the gas. But the thing is, we don't want to be dependent on this supplement, which we need to focus more. If we have pain, we need to focus more on choosing the right food, which will not cause pain. So you have to investigate which one is causing. Depends on which stage of the healing you are, of course. And maybe you have been eating more fiber, more carbs, because that also causes bloating and gas. Fiber also causes, because that's the food for the bacteria. Or maybe some grains, beans, legumes, they are also producing a lot of gas. Then cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, they are also producing. They are healthy, but if we have a leaky gut or damaged gut disbalance, then we need to avoid this for a while until we heal the leaky gut. Okay, and we populate with the good bacteria, then we can start feeding them, and then they will be beneficial for us and for our whole health, right? Okay. The thing is that these supplements, like this one, the Anil mentioned, Beano, it has other ingredients. You know, you can see them with the small letters. The other ingredients, this is very important to read them carefully and to understand each of them, because most of them are causing another disbalance, like irritation. And in this special supplement is the other ingredients are cellulose, which is fiber, of course. It can cause, again, bloating. Mannitol, potato starch, magnesium stearate, colloidal silica, calcium gluconate. These are all damaging. So we don't want to input something which is not natural for our body, which is damaging our body. Maybe if temporary relief, yeah, I said okay, but we don't want to be dependent on this kind of supplements or medicine, right? So we want to heal our body, and we want to feed only with natural things, with natural foods, not something which can cause further damage. So we think we're healing, but actually we are making another damage on a longer run. Okay, so can you please just tell me if you can hear me? Because nobody had commented anything. I hope the voice is okay, right? Just type yes, please, if you can hear me. Can you type yes? I think we have somebody watching. Can you type yes? Yes, thank you very much, Mohamed Goma. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I know that you can hear me and that you can understand. If you don't understand anything, please write in the comment. I will read right away and I will try to explain more so you can understand. Okay, let's go to the next question. Jamal says, what effects fasting have on the stomach? Yeah, fasting has very beneficial effect. Mohammed says it's clear. Thank you very much. Fasting has it's very beneficial for the regenerating, for healing the gut. So let's say for maybe 12 to 14 or sometimes 16 hours fast, it may benefit because during the fast, our body is cleaning the toxins and regenerating. So cells are multiplying. So if we have a leaky gut, if we have damaged gut, during this time, during the fasting, the cells regenerate. So they multiply and they grow. They close the junction, the holes. They close, they cover. But if when we start eating again the damaging food, the inflammatory food, we will damage it again. So fasting is good, but with a healthy lifestyle, with a healthy diet, fasting may be very, very beneficial. So I usually do, most of the time I do intermittent fasting. So 12 hours minimum. Sometimes I go to 16 or 18 hours. It depends how I feel. But this is very good for the gut, for healing the gut. So go ahead with the fasting. Okay. Azmat is asking how much probiotic I can eat. Okay, so I think this is probiotic from the fermented food he's asking, because if it's a tablet, I don't know how much, because there is different strains, different amount of them inside the pill. So if it's a fermented food, there is no limit. But if you experience something like bloating or cramps, that means it's too much for you. So we want to start slowly, little by little. So every, let's say, third day, you implement fermented food. If you feel good, and you can eat as much as you like, because that's all beneficial for our gut and for our gut diversity. So you will have diverse microbiome, different types of bacteria, which we need and we want to make in our gut, and they will help us. Hina says, we have just 1 month of fasting. It was good for me. Yes. So this is very good. The Ramadan month, it's very good. And for those people who can fulfill it, I mean, who can survive in this 1 month, it's very difficult because it's without water. That's very, very hard. Respect for everybody who can do that. I usually fast, this intermittent fasting, but I drink water, tea, coffee, without caffeine, of course. I'm avoiding that one because it can interfere with the hormonal balance. So I drink liquids during the fast. But there are different types of fasting. That can be a dry fast, like this during the month of Ramadan, without water, without anything. There is a water fast. It can go up to 3 to 4 days. I have done that one, and it's very, very beneficial. You feel like full with energy. The 4th day, it's like you're a brand new person, but it's very hard to take it, to survive these 3 days only with water. Okay. So we said that fasting is good for the gut and for the gut healing. Yeah. So let's go. Next questions. Michelle says, how to heal my gut? I have rosacea. Everything I eat breaks me out. Tired all the time. Yeah, this sounds like me. I used to be like that. So how to heal the gut? As I mentioned, there are 4 steps in healing the gut, the leaky gut. So we need first to eliminate all the inflammatory foods. We know most of them are gluten, dairy, sugar. I had recently one free challenge, GDS, gluten, dairy, and sugar-free challenge. And the people there who did this 3-day challenge with the recipes, all of them experienced improvements in their symptoms, all of them. So these are the basic 3 inflammatory foods, which if the person has a gut problem, he must avoid this during the time of the healing. So sometimes, for example, now because I don't have any other issues, so sometimes I consume gluten. So that doesn't mean that you need to avoid them all your life, but after you heal, you feel that you're healed and you have more energy, and sometimes you can incorporate this kind of food. It will not hurt you as long as 80% of your diet is correct, and 20% it will not hurt you because your body can handle it and can eliminate all the inflammatory and can digest it and expel the toxins, right? 2 leaves of bread a day is okay, 100 gram each. So bread, if you have a gut problem, so I don't recommend bread, because bread is carbs which can feed the yeast in the body, in the gut, and most of the people that I know have yeast problems. On their test it shows all of them, and they had yeast problem because, and I don't blame them, this is from taking antibiotics, and I used to have them and I had the same issue. And antibiotics are made from yeast, from fungus, right? And the fungus actually kill bacteria. But what they make disbalance. So less bacteria and more fungus, and they will overgrow and then make more problems. So they make problems. So if we, and the yeast feeds from the carbs, from the sugar, from the bread. So unless we are healthy, if we are healthy, then we can take sometimes eat bread. If you are intolerant to gluten, so gluten-free bread may be okay. Okay, but bread which is with gluten, it will again cause a damage and cause leaky gut, right? So we want to avoid gluten. Okay. Thank you. Hina said thank you. We get used to it after a few days. Yeah, I know about the fasting. Yeah. Yeah, the first days are the most difficult, but later on you get used to it and it's like a normal. Yeah, same with the intermittent fasting, as I'm doing all the time, and you get used to it. And now today maybe I fasted like 18 hours, so I didn't feel I need food, right? And I was going in gym without any food, and I had more energy. So your body gets used to it, and you don't need food in order to have the energy. And before I was not like this, believe me. So I was on the bed without energy. I was lying on the sofa and on my bedroom. So I couldn't do anything. So when I come back from work, I was exhausted. I was not able to do anything. Now I do 2-3 jobs. I do everything, family, work, sport, everything. So believe me, after you heal the gut, it will give you a complete new life, a new lifestyle, and you will get used to it. So it will be your habit, and you can focus on more important things in your life instead of thinking what to eat today and what supplement to take, what medicine to take. That's not important anymore. So you will know what to take and what is good for your body, right? Okay, so let's go. Yeah, I didn't say about rosea. Everything I eat breaks me out, tired all the time. Yeah, I was also tired, as I said, and I had skin rashes issues. So the important thing, Michelle, is to heal the gut. Please go click on the link to watch the 3-part video series. Video number 2, especially on leaky gut and how the 4 steps how to heal the leaky gut. As I said, avoid the inflammatory foods, so remove them completely. Heal the gut lining, and restore the wall. Then populate, bring the good guys, and then feed the good guys. So I go deeper in explaining this in this 3-part video series, so watch them please if you haven't. It's 2 more days available to watch, and you will understand what is the proper steps to heal the gut. So it's not like people have been following many diets, but if they're not following these steps, it doesn't matter which diet you're following. If you don't follow these steps, it will not help you. It will not heal at the end. You are just going back and forward all the time. So symptoms are returning back after you finish, right? Many people have told me, oh, I have tried this bone broth, I have tried this and that, I have tried, I don't know, candida diet or anything, and it's coming back, returning back. So as long as you establish the order in healing the gut, and then you establish a healthy lifestyle, incorporating these healthy things which are good for you, and which we are doing in the program starting soon, and then it will not come back. The symptoms will not come back. Okay, so I can say that let's say last 4 years, 5 years, I am full with energy, no symptoms. It may come when I overdo. Once I've had 4 days, actually 2 days, eating 4 times eggs, so my rashes came. But usually I eat eggs once a week. So for 4 years, there was not an issue, right? If we again bring the inflammatory food and overdose, like every day the same thing, so we need to eat every day different food, because we need to feed different bugs, and we make diversity in the gut, and we don't want to feed only one kind of bacteria, right? We want different bugs. So if we eat same food each and every day, that again will cause disbalance in the gut. Okay. Let's go to the next question. I have so many. Ranjabuti, yeah, Ranjabuti. Remedies for constipation. He has also thyroid issues and bleeding piles. Yeah, constipation is a big issue. I used to have that. And I used to have also hemorrhoids, which the bleeding piles is coming from that one and from too much pressure. I didn't have bleeding, but I had hemorrhoids. And then I was shocked. That was a long time ago, not anymore. The constipation is a big issue, and it's connected with, it's like a chain, it's connected. It can be from the thyroid, slow metabolism, and the metabolism is actually slow in moving the food in the intestines, then not drinking enough water, liquids, then not moving, sitting all the time. If the person is obese, also can have problem with constipation. And also drinking and eating dairy products. Again, we are coming back to the same thing. So the dairy products are not good for anybody, and for constipation especially. So he needs to eat more fiber food, will help with constipation. Drinking a lot of water, liquids, exercise, movement, avoiding the dairy, gluten, and sugar. It can help. So it can also be caused from lifting too much weight, right? It's heavy weight, and is sitting too much on the toilet. It can also cause. So we need to establish regular movement. I have established regular every day. Sometimes now it's more often, 2 times per day. Even if I eat once a day, sometimes twice. I don't eat too much, but I'm going every day, or 2 times per day. So we need to establish normal bowel movements. Okay. Then, yeah, some skin issues, insomnia. Yeah, insomnia can be caused by maybe irregular sleep, then anxiety, depression, and from some medications. So some medications can cause insomnia, and can actually irritate the gut, irritate the body, and the body, instead of resting, it's fighting. There is constant inflammation going on in the body, and the body is fighting constantly something which doesn't let you rest. So you have insomnia. And also stress can contribute to insomnia. So if you're overly stressed and you're not aware of, sometimes we think we are not stressed, but we are constantly thinking and worrying about so many things, and it can cause insomnia. So, or drinking something like, let's say, green tea or black tea, like a few hours before going to bed, it can also make you be unable to rest, to relax, and to fall asleep. Okay, also coffee, right? So we want to avoid this if we want a good night's sleep. Okay. Next one. Yeah, Amy. No, somebody said, I didn't catch the name. Any recommendation for um, gas and stomach pain, SIBO, yeah. So I mentioned also about the gas and the stomach pain that can be also caused by SIBO, small intestinal bacteria overgrowth. Most of you, already know what's that. And these are the bacteria which instead of staying in the colon, in the large intestine, it moves to the small intestine, and this is usually caused by the constipation, by slow movement in the digestive system, right? So we want regular movement. We want everything to flow naturally, to flow um, regularly. So we will not have bacteria overgrowth in the small intestine. If they are most of them going there, and they can cause this bloating and gas and stomach pain. I used to have them, and it was terrible, believe me. Painful every day, waking up with pain, going to bed with pain. What you can do? So that's temporary relief. There are some medications. It's not medications, but you for absorbing the gas, yeah, like a supplement, and but they're temporary relief. And also, what we want to do, so we want to avoid, as I said, carbs, sugary, which feeds the bacteria. Then we want to avoid the fiber food, which also feed the bacteria. Then we want to avoid the as I said, the fiber food, then the carbs, bread, sugar, and we want to incorporate, the antimicrobial herbs, spices, which are helping to move move the bacteria and push them down into the colon where they should belong, where they should be regularly, normally, right? Okay. Hassan, please explain thyroid diet and how to kill bacteria naturally. Yeah. So, as I said, how to kill bacteria naturally, there are many herbs if you want to kill naturally, like oregano, like ginger is good, thyme, garlic, onion, that's good, killing the bacteria naturally. And the thyroid diet, yeah. The thyroid diet is everything that we have talked until now. So no gluten, no dairy, and no sugar. This is the thyroid diet. And I had problems with my thyroid, you know the story. And after I eliminate all these things, my thyroid test results got back to normal and no more issue. The doctor wanted to put me on a thyroid hormone replacement therapy, which I didn't accept. I knew there is a healthy way of normalizing my thyroid function, and it is definitely, and I'm the living proof of that. Next thing, yeah, okay. So let's see what we have here. Rashida, I have hypothyroidism, skin allergy, hives, also insulin resistance. Yeah, I have. We have discussed about hypothyroidism. About the hypothyroidism is a Hashimoto. That means the body is attacking our own thyroid and is actually damaging the thyroid, and the thyroid is unable to produce the hormone who controls the metabolism, the body metabolism, right? And we have an issue with constipation, with fatigue, tiredness, and as I said, you must eliminate the inflammatory food, and yeah, insulin resistance. So insulin resistance is like, you know, if we feed the body with constantly with the carbs, with this energy, and we are not spending this energy, we are not moving, we are not, so all of a sudden the body, the cells will become desensitized, you know. It's like, you know, it's, if I hit you on the hand half an hour, you will not feel it anymore, right? You will, it's not hurting me anymore, right? But if I stop hitting you and then the next day I hit you, you will feel it, right? So we want to make our body to be sensitive again, so to be insulin, to increase the insulin sensitivity. So fasting is good for that, as we mentioned. Then as we said, eliminating all these foods is good. Um, for insulin resistance is having smaller meals uh, more often. So we want the sugar to be in steady all the time in the body. So we don't have a sugar rush. So we don't torture the pancreas to create insulin, and the insulin then to order the cells to absorb it. So we don't want, because it's desensitized. Or maybe we have toxin overload, and the cells cannot, the receptors of the cells cannot, the receptors are blocked with toxins, and they cannot receive the insulin signal, right? So there are many things we need to focus on in order to restore our insulin sensitivity, right? So it's not like I'll take one supplement or one thing and I will be fine. No, you know, we need to incorporate all the healthy lifestyle changes, food, movement, stress release techniques, and everything together will help establish a healthy body and normal function of the body, and the body will heal itself, and it will regenerate, and it will um, become resilient, you know. Even if sometimes I eat something which is not good, it will process very easily, and my body can handle it, and it will eliminate all the toxins. So that's what we want. We want to clean the body from toxins. We want to heal the gut. We want to um, uh, give the energy, give the body a break from these toxins, from the inflammatory food, and give the healthy food which the body needs to regenerate, to heal, and to create more energy for you. Yeah, give the mitochondria energy they need, and they will help you. They will produce for you energy a lot. Believe me. You know, I used to think, okay, this is normal with aging, right? My mother had it. I have to have it. You know, that's what my brother told me. You know, it's normal with aging, but I proved him wrong. It's not normal with aging to feel sick and to feel tired. No, we can have more and more energy as we get older and older. We can have it. And we are able, our bodies are able to do that. Believe me, because I know how I was and how I am now. Because I have been where you are now, struggling every day, searching the answers online. I was doing the same, trying this and trying that. Nothing was, you know, maybe something will help for a little while, and then again we are on the back, in 2 steps back, you know, feeling the symptoms again, and feeling disappointed, feeling frustrating, feeling tired again. And unless we follow the basic steps from 1, 2, 3, 4, we know the 4 basic steps in proper order to heal the gut. You need to understand the whole picture. Why is it like that? Okay, so yeah, Niamatulok says he has GERD, he's using medicine, but he knows it's not good. The PPIs, proton pump inhibitors, which are the blockers, you know, blocking the acid. I have said a million times that we need the acid, the HCl that our stomach produces. This is the first defense for our body to defend us from the pathogens, from the toxins, bad bacteria coming from outside. So we need to kill them. I mean, our acid, our body is designed to protect us. That's our first defense. If we use these PPIs, they can increase 3 to 5 times the risk for heart attack. Imagine if you use them regularly. They can shorten people's life. They can increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease. They can heart disease, of course, fractures. They can cause leaky gut if we use them for a longer period of time. They can create osteoporosis, not absorbing the nutrients properly that we need, yeast overgrowth, because yeast thrives in alkaline, and all the fungus, they thrive in alkaline environment, and we are killing the acid with the PPIs. Then the fungus, the candida, and everything thrives. We make this balance with this, and you're changing your pH with this, which the pH should be from 3 to 5 to 5 in the stomach, and we are making this disbalance, and we are killing the pH, increasing it, making it more alkaline with the PPIs, and you can develop a pneumonia and B12 deficiency by using these blockers, acid blockers. Okay, so we must create balance again in the gut, so we don't need any of these medications, believe me. As I said, for the acid reflux, the good tips I can give you is not to drink anything during when you eat, or drink, let's say, liquid before the meal, like half an hour before the meal. Do not drink anything during the meal, and after the meal, like 1.5 and up to 2 hours. Or before the meal, take like maybe apple cider vinegar if you're okay with that, if you don't have histamine intolerance, if you don't have any issue. It can help with the digestion. If there is no acid, you feel there is no bile, that means the problem is in the liver. So we need liver to produce more. Maybe the liver has a lot of toxins, so we need to detoxify the liver. Maybe we need to incorporate more bitters. Bitters are triggering release of these enzymes and bile, which we need for digestion. And we need to incorporate all these kind of type of foods, like oregano, like arugula, rocket, all the bitter herbs like cilantro. They help the body detoxification also. Like also parsley is good, and they can also, through this detoxification, then they help the liver produce more enzymes, and the bile, release the bile, and it's normalizing the digestion. Okay, and by eating the same food every day, which we are used to, it's not helping us. We need to start incorporating these small changes in our everyday lifestyle. Okay. Yeah. Esparama. Yeah. Okay, so Esparama is asking, any recommended medicine for leaky gut? Again, we are in the first question. Any medicine, any supplement. We don't want medicine. I'm not recommending any medicine. I can only recommend food, and I can recommend healing the gut in a proper way, in a proper order. So if you think that you're somebody special, that you can just take one medicine or supplement, and you think that everything will be fine, and you are okay with that, but believe me, that that is not, that you are not going to be fine, definitely. And at the end, it doesn't turn like that. You will see and you will feel it, that even if you're taking any supplement or medicine, maybe it's helping temporarily with your symptoms, but it's not going to the root cause. It's not healing the gut. It's just masking the symptoms. So you don't feel acid reflux, or you don't feel bloating, or you don't feel, I don't know, any other symptom you are having. But it's not helping if I tell you, okay, take this supplement, take that supplement. That it's not going to solve the problem, right? So I cannot recommend any medicine for healing the leaky gut. Healing the leaky gut is a complex problem, which I was researching so many years until I finally find the proper order how to heal the leaky gut and heal the whole body. So it cannot be done in just taking one supplement or one medicine. Believe me, I have gone through that pain, and I have finally got the full picture and understand what is actually going on. Because I'm also with diploma on nutritional therapist, and plus I have gone through the journey. That's what I'm saying. If you don't have to believe me. If you are following, probably you're following many other people or doctors or whatever. If you want to follow somebody who has the knowledge, the um, the qualifications, plus who have the knowing, that somebody have gone through the pain, gone through the suffering, and they came out of that. So you need to follow people who have this both qualifications, to have a qualification, to have studied about this, and who understands this how the body works, and plus who have gone through the suffering. So my problem was not actually from eating the unhealthy food. I was eating the healthy food because I had the diploma. I knew what is healthy food. My problem was from the stress. My stress damaged my gut. I had a leaky gut, and I was not aware of that. Was the biggest issue. So we have daily stress which we are not aware of, that we have, and we cannot eliminate that. Nobody can eliminate stress because it's here everywhere. Everybody is putting stress on us. You know, the life is like that, right? And but we can control it, so it will not affect our body. And that's what I'm teaching in the gut healing program that we are starting in 2 days. You have only 2 days more to think whether you want to heal your gut, and within 5 weeks. So I make all this like a shortcut for you. Everything that I have been studying, researching, and suffering, uh, being a guinea pig and everything. After I understand the whole process, I create a shortcut just in 5 weeks that will show you how to follow the steps, and how to implement the healthy habits. And in 5 weeks, you will feel the changes. Like Vegdan says, after the second week following the recipes, she said, this is the first time in I don't know how many years I'm waking up without a pain. Thank you. I want you to be like that. No more symptoms, no more suffering. Yeah. Okay, so let me, yeah. Yeah, so unless we eliminate all this inflammatory food and start focusing on healing the gut, then we will never get there. We will go back and forward. So it will get worse and worse every day. So unless we follow these proper steps, we will never get where we want to be. Okay. Let me see if there are any questions. I have covered that. If I don't answer any question, please, because I think I have already spoken. I have already explained about this. Let me see. Yeah, here I'm having Shiraz Ali Sayed. I'm having constipation issues from long, and now I have started losing a lot of weight. I lost about 16 kilos. Oh, so this is strange because constipation, when somebody has constipation, they're gaining weight. You know, the stool stays in the colon, then we become toxic, and our receptors cannot, our cells cannot absorb nutrients, and we gain weight usually. Constipation goes with the thyroid, low thyroid function, and with small metabolism. But you said you're losing weight. Losing weight usually goes with diarrhea. Can you explain more? What are you taking anything, any medicine? Do you have any kind of disease, any other symptoms, or it's only constipation? Shiraz, if you can answer while I'm explaining a few things. About constipation, I have elaborated what you can do about constipation. You can implement more fiber food, you can drink more water, and also movement like exercise or something. And this is also good for constipation. Plus, if there is constipation, there is most of the time toxicity in the body. So, because if the stool stays longer in the gut, in the large intestine, in the colon, then our body is reabsorbing the bile, the enzymes, because it's smart. He doesn't want to waste it. It's difficult to produce enzymes. So our body is reabsorbing the enzymes, and by reabsorbing them in the colon, it's also reabsorbing the toxins, and we become more and more toxic. So we want the stool to come easily. We don't want constipation. Yes, Shiraz, can you tell me, uh, are you losing weight, having constipation, or it's something else? Do you have diarrhea? Do you have some other symptoms, maybe headaches, maybe something else going on in behind, I believe. Uh, Also, this is showing there is gut disbalance. There is a bacteria disbalance in the gut, and we need to focus on that. We need to establish balance again. But in order to establish balance again, we need to follow these 4 steps. So eliminate inflammatory food. Um, yeah, I had GERD also. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So GERD, and plus I believe you are using medicine for GERD, right? So I explained about these PPIs, proton pump inhibitors. They can create huge disbalance in the body. Yeah, I used to take PPI on and off. Yeah, so uh, there is obviously a disbalance in the gut, in the bacteria, and we need to re-establish balance. So if we want to make our body produce enzymes normally, as I mentioned, we need to incorporate these bitter herbs. Then we need to stop taking these PPIs, because, as I explained before, they can cause a lot of health issues. Then we need to heal the gut lining with a good food, with like bone broth, like yeah. So PPI, as I said, no need to use PPI. As I mentioned before, you can just avoid all this gluten, dairy, sugar. Don't drink anything before eating and after the meal. You can if you think you don't have enough enzymes to digest the food, so and it's causing acid reflux. That means the food is staying longer in the gut, in the stomach, and it's fermenting, and it's causing gas, and it's coming back in the esophagus into the mouth together with the acid from the stomach, and you think you have too much acid. Actually, your food is staying longer in the gut, so you want to eat less, lower meals more often, and do not drink anything. Do not, because water is alkaline. So we don't want to dilute the stomach, the food in the stomach. We want to the acid to finish and the enzymes to finish digesting the food, and it will go faster if you don't drink anything, and you will not have any acid reflux. Okay. Yeah, now I take PPI occasionally. GERD is not much problematic now. Okay, that's good. So slowly, you have to establish balance again. But what about the losing weight? Do you have any, maybe diarrhea, maybe some other issue, health issue, some diagnosis maybe? Because losing weight, it's maybe you have hyperthyroid problem. I mean, your metabolism is faster, because either way, the thyroid is damaged. Either way. So we need to reestablish, to avoid the inflammatory foods. So stop damaging our tissues, stop damaging our thyroid, and then it will normalize, and we will have a normal bowel movement, right? I have very low zinc, but cannot take zinc because I have ulcerative colitis. Yeah, zinc it can be hard, right? What you can do, yeah, zinc is hard on the stomach, but what you can do, search for the food which is high in zinc, usually nuts, like these pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, yeah. I always eat them. I have them. Like, you can eat them salty. You can buy them anywhere. They are natural, rich food with zinc, right? But tablets are very strong. So I know I feel they're very strong. Usually, if you take zinc tablets, or capsules, you take them after the meal, so with the food, when your body is, when you have a lot of food in the stomach, and you have a lot of things going on, enzymes, acids, and if you put zinc, then it can be easily digested and absorbed, right? But not an empty stomach, please. It can be hurting you more. Yeah, I feel I don't get any energy from food I eat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shiraz, you have gut disbalance, which means you don't have the good bacteria that we need. The bacteria is digesting the food and making the nutrients bioavailable for our body to absorb, easily to absorb, to recognize and absorb. So you're missing this good bacteria. In order to establish this balance, you need to heal the gut lining. Maybe incorporate no diarrhea. So maybe let me finish this one. So maybe to incorporate more fermented food, good bacteria, or incorporate probiotics, so that will uh, start regulating your bowel movement, and then maybe you will become your body will be normalized again, because losing weight, there must be something going on. Maybe there is thyroid issue. Maybe your thyroid is hyperactive. So hypo and hyper, my mother had them both. I said, I don't want to be like my mother. She had all the diseases and I don't have. At my age, she was in a pension. She got the pension, and from like a disabled pension. Imagine. She's okay now, but she had so many diseases, so many surgeries. So I said, I don't want to be like my mother. And here I am, and this age, and taking no medicine, taking they have no any other symptoms and no disease. We all want that, and we can do it. Ibrahim says, thank you. Okay, so no diarrhea. Shiraz, you must check your thyroid. What I suggest, check your thyroid. Maybe there is issue with your thyroid. If you're losing weight, there is some other issue going on. But I think if you heal the gut in this proper order, as I said, in these 4 steps, so eliminate inflammatory food, heal the gut lining, then populate with good bacteria, and then feed the good bacteria, which will help you get all the nutrients from the food. They are there to help us, right? And we don't want, so if there is some diarrhea, no diarrhea, but it's losing weight, there is some issue. And I believe by following these 4 steps, you will re-establish balance again, and the bacteria will be here there to help you and to help you gain the weight again. Yeah. Okay, so Lindsay says, my daughter was put on a strong antibiotic for bacterial overgrowth in her gut. She also is being treated for constipation. Now she's on the FODMAP diet and on probiotic. She is very tired. Yeah, antibiotic for bacterial overgrowth. Antibiotics are made from fungus. So when we kill the bacteria, we let the fungus overgrow. So then we make another disbalance. Maybe we'll get candida, yeast overgrowth, which can cause bloating, pain later on, maybe not right away. But the probiotics are good that she's taking. A low FODMAP diet is good for a period of time, of course, not a long time. And also, yeah, for more energy, what to suggest? I can suggest take pomegranate juice. Pomegranate, and it's rich in polyphenols. Yeah, and take blueberries, all the berries like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. They're all will give more energy, and they're much healthy. Also, dark chocolate is good, but please to avoid milk and gluten and dairy. It's very important. So it's good also to implement probiotic, but as a fermented food. That's good to reestablish balance in the gut again while she's doing this low FODMAP diet. That's good. Shiraz says, I did many tests, no thyroid, no other problems. Doctors don't find anything on test. This sounds like my story. The doctors couldn't find anything wrong with me, and I was crying from pain, from bloating, from eczema, from whatever. Okay, when I eat bacteria killing medicines, I feel better, but doctors told me not to continue with that medicine for very long. Yeah. So obviously, the thing is when you're killing, yeah, what to do to reduce bad bacteria in my gut? What you can do? What in the program? What we are doing? We are uh, reducing. How do we reduce? We don't feed the bacteria because if we take something to kill the bacteria, we are actually killing the bad and the good bacteria. Mostly we are killing the good because they are less resistant. They have only one membrane, one barrier. But the bad, they have two, and they're more resistant, and they can survive the antibiotics and antibacterial medicine. They can survive, and then they can overgrow, and they will, again, we will have this balance. We need good bacteria. We need to feed the good bacteria with more fiber. So first, we don't want to reduce, and then we need to bring the good guys, and then feed the good guys. That's what we are doing actually in the program. We are, if you want, you can join. You have 2 more days to join, and we will be focusing on these 4 steps. So eliminating the inflammatory food, healing the gut lining, and bringing the good guys and feeding the good guys, which will help us. And also, we are not only focusing on food. As I said, food, I was the one who was eating perfectly fine, and I had stress going on. So we are focusing also on stress, on detoxification, and also on movement. We need movement, and there are easy exercises, short and simple, that anybody can do. So okay, so what I was going to tell you. So if you're taking all the necessary steps in this proper order, as I'm explaining all the time, to start improving your health. So the question will be not if I get better, but when I will get better. And so usually people after 5 weeks following this program definitely get better. So and become healthier to fill your life to the full potential. You have more energy to do many things in your life that you've always wanted, right? So only by following these 4 steps in proper order, then you can heal the gut. And then otherwise, you're only going back and forwards, trying this, trying that. So you're reading everything on the online, which I don't blame you. I was doing the same thing before, but after I figure out that it's not like just throwing bunch of supplements, it's not that simple, and feeling that everything will be fine, I will be healed. It's not that simple. Okay. Uh, so the health healing the gut is actually the most important thing to help you improve your health. That's the basic. After you heal the gut, and then everything is just improving the health and stepping up on a higher level. So improving the health on a higher level, just changing few things here and there. And because we don't live in our head, we live in our body. So we need our body, and we need to be tuned to our body and to listen to what it needs, what it doesn't need, and only like that we can live with the full potential. So I hope I have answered most of the questions. If I haven't, uh, if you're ready to start healing the gut, I encourage you to join the gut healing program. We are starting in 2 days. It's called Bye Bye Tummy Troubles. We're focusing, and if let's say you're busy now, you cannot start right now. You have a lifetime access, so you can start, let's say, after a week, 2 weeks, next month. So you have lifetime access, and you can do it whenever you're ready. But I will show you the steps, and we will follow the exact steps, which are definitely going to make a change. It's proven, and many people have gotten the results, and there is no doubt about that. Okay, if you have any questions, please, you can write in the comments. What Shiraz is asking, in your program, do you include just food or medicine as well? As I said, medicine I don't recommend. That's made in the lab, and they have side effects, terrible side effects. What is included in my program is food, supplements also, healthy food, of course, eliminating the inflammatory food. And then we have focus stress relief techniques. I will teach you. We are focusing on detoxification, and there will be no die-off symptoms. Die-off symptoms, I will explain now. Die-off symptoms are for the people which have blocked drainage pathways. So drainage pathways must go from down to up. So if we have like constipation, we don't have our elimination pathways are blocked. We have constipation. We have problem with the kidneys. We have problem with sweating. We take antiperspirant not to sweat. So if our elimination pathways are blocked, we cannot detoxify. So we must open this. And detoxification, we are making it slowly and easily. So there is no die-off issues, die-off symptoms, like I said, minor. Everybody is okay with that, little headache or something like that. And then we have specific supplements to heal the gut, which are designed, and there is when to take them, how much exactly, and there is a reason. They're designed specially for healing the gut, and how much to take and when to take exactly during the day, before meal, after meal, between meal, and how much dosage. There is also movement techniques, like a small exercise for better digestion, um, designed by my husband. He's a personal trainer. He's all his life doing that. And then we have stress relief techniques, and I think those are the ones who help me the most, and who help most all of the clients, my clients. They learn how to de-stress themselves, to control their stress. We cannot avoid the stress. Stress is all around us. We are stressed about money, about work, about many things, about corona, many things. So as I said, it's only supplements, and I choose specially. I was researching, and I'm choosing with less other ingredients damaging. So we don't want to take the supplements and to cause our damage, right? We want to get benefits from these supplements. So I choose specially. I was researching, choosing specially the best ingredients on the market, best supplements, what I could find. And you will have the list, and then, as I said, then we will, as soon as we heal the gut lining, then we will start bringing the good guys. I will tell you how, and we'll start feeding them. So by the end of the 5 weeks, definitely feel changes in the symptoms and in your energy level, in your mood, and everything. Less stress, and better sleep, improvement, less pain, less bloating, less everything, but more energy. So something is more. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can send me a message, or you can send me an email, whatever you prefer. Or if you have any other clarification, you need clarification about the course, please let me know. So after taking the program for 5 weeks, do I have to continue with the same routine and skipping food? And I will explain after you finish this 5. I will explain to you what you should be doing afterwards. Don't jump right away. We haven't even started. Okay. So, people are saying, oh, so after I heal my gut, then I'm okay now. I can eat again the junk food. No. Junk food is not good for you, and you will get used to not eating the. But like if you're like, let's say like me, for years you're now good and you are healthy. Sometimes, yes, you can make mistake, right? Because your body is healthy, can handle it, can expel all the toxins, they can digest it, and they can throw away what's not needed, right? So I'm not saying that this is a lifestyle change, right? So you will incorporate healthy lifestyle, which will help you later on. It will be normal for you, like it's normal for me now, and I can focus now on what is good for me, instead of how can I eat this junk food? I want it. No, you will not want it anymore. Your body will not want it because there is nothing good from that food for your body. It will not give you anything, any good, any benefit, only bad things. How long? As I said, so you will incorporate healthy lifestyle habits, which it's easy and it's good to incorporate in your whole family, and they will have the benefit too. They will feel the benefit. Yeah, Jasmine Javad says aches. Yeah, aches, aches and pain. I had them all, and the clients that I had, they yeah. Jasmine said I get dull. As getting in my stomach. I don't know what's that. When I overeat or eat wrong foods, have constipation and bloating and hypothyroidism. I take my thyroid medicine regularly. You take your thyroid medicine. I said no to thyroid medicine. Have Nexum and Leopard for reflux. Oh my God, Justin. Please, please, please enroll in my program and you will get rid of all that medicine which is only hurting you. So after I finish this live, you go back because I explain everything about the hypothyroidism, what you need to do, and listen about the constipation, and I explain everything. And please, I cannot tell you not to take because your doctor told you. You know, doctor don't study about nutrition. I mean, about the food. They just study to diagnose disease and what medicine goes with this disease, right? They don't tell you how. They tell you, okay, this medicine will help you. Just don't feel the symptoms, but it's not healing the root cause of the symptoms, which is gut disbalance and leaky gut. Okay, so I'm really sorry that people are suffering because I know how it feels. I was suffering also for a few years, and I'm really angry that because this can be solved. This is all solvable by healing the gut. The gut is our immunity lies in the gut, like Hippocrates says. So we need to improve our immunity, which is in our gut. Okay, so in this step-by-step process, in these 4 steps, we will heal our gut. So no more pains, no more aches, no more thyroid problems. Forget about thyroid. As I said, no more Nexum, no more Leopard, no more side effects from this medicine, which in long run can cause a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, Jasmine, thank you for sharing all your struggles. And believe me, this can all be solved. So don't eat the wrong food, eat the good food. You know that you feel bad from the wrong food and you know which one is the wrong food. So no gluten, no dairy, no sugar, no anything processed. No, so please buy organic as much as you can. I know it's expensive, but that's for you, your health, not for mine. I do that, and I spend a lot of money on that. But believe me, it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, so it's been more than an hour, so I have to finish this live Q&A session, and I hope I will see you inside the program, and let's start healing the gut. Okay, bye for now. Bye.